Yeah, also.
You go for... Who can you heal if they're already dead?
Exactly. That really is what the
no
Amon...
one and nothing.
Right?
That's what the Amon brings. Or Amon.
Amon.
It's double A's.
If you instantly die, you cannot be healed. That is
Exactly.
the key here. And let's see if they can maximize that, because their lineup, the Bren lineup, is also very risky.
Yes.
Right? It's risky. If you fail, your lineup is extremely squishy without the Frederick.
But it's a gamble.
about that.
Yeah, it's a gamble right now for Bren Esports. And they're up against BLacklist International's form of composition on how we've seen the code throughout the seasons. And this is going to be a challenge on how will they go up against this team, because this is match point for Bren Esports. If they win, they put BLacklist down in the lower bracket.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's just
I never thought
crazy.
I'd hear that. So, Bren putting BLacklist on the lower bracket, that is so interesting, I have to say.
Maybe a long time coming, though. It has been a long time since BLacklist International. I mean, imagine Bren Esports' run, right? Their first time in the playoffs after a very long time. They take out the MSC champion and then eventually the world champion.
That's a statement.
That's a statement, for sure.
It's something that Coach Bonchan said again in his vlog.
Whoa!
But few
Right.
completely taken the first blood out of this game.
Yeah, damage from the Valentina with a Soul Bloom at low levels. Man, that's very nasty.
Yeah.
Very nasty.
Just going back on how Coach Bonchan put it on that thought, because he's seeing Bren Esports as the poison of this team. And this is a big challenge on how to counter that statement right now. But few is falling down. Just fall down.
There.
Yeah. Wow, an exchange already, and it has been just a minute. When we saw in the previous games, both teams weren't that aggressive when it comes to kills, but game number 4, they exchanged kills, and you're gonna wonder, BLacklist International are happier with that as they take a 1, and they forced out the flicker onto Ogwin as well. By the way, Haji waited for Magic Worship, so he means business this time.
It's all about the damage and the burst. Burning damage burst. There's a setup.
Moment you hit level 4, that is the heavy spin. They're chasing off onto the Capitan, and they will take him down.
Massive play coming up from Bren Esports. This allows them to have a great contention into the turtle. They don't have the heavy spin though, and Galtizi already positioned himself in a death bush. He might be able to take out Haji, as Haji's not level 4 yet.
Pandora just hitting level 4 as well. Kyle Teasy is low. There goes the blades. Oh, bit of a direction there.
Oh,
Gonna be using the Electrify low.
Yeah, BLacklist
Estes ultimate is available though.
Yep, they can go back in. That's exactly what they will do.
That's a
Try to go in close in on the turtle. It's quite low. And there goes the Cult Altar just to secure this retribution. Who will take it? It will be Wise. And the chase is on. BLacklist with that shield. They're going on hard on the Pandora. Edward chasing down Kyle Teasy, forcing him back. He is low, and this could still be Edward going down with the taunt of Pandora.
Oh, this is just one thing that Bren Esports looked onto the mistake there. The health, the HP bars of BLacklist completely depleted. But Oh My Venus keeps healing everybody.
Pandora, he's got the taunt, and he will not need to use it. He takes out Wise, but Haji answers immediately.
Oh My Venus secures it. He is the roamer. He holds the roaming boots, but immediately gets his ultimate up. And at least Bren Esports will not be able to take out the purple, despite BLacklist International winning the turtle fight. It seems like Bren Esports have taken a big advantage overall, as they are now leading. They're not leading as much, but they have equalized it, which is good for the composition of Bren Esports in this early game.
You know, speaking of advantage, looking at Oheb here and versus Super Marcos, he seems like there's a lot of pushes that he has already made against the gold lane of Bren Esports, completely having a good time up top.
Having a lot of fun here is, of course, the gold laners. They're just gonna chill out for the meantime, but that's 2 people being possibly locked on by the heavy spin, but it's just push. Few being delivered straight in the doorstep of Oheb. 1 day rush delivery, but will not be able to answer it immediately because Oheb does not have the answer yet. Here's Kyle. He's charging up those shards. Tries to go for the hit. Those are the endless shards, but it will not really put Oh My Venus low enough. And this will be the revenge of the Estes. chasing up on the few as well.
Guiding wing.
Few, two members of Black
Oh,
are actually super
Haji!
low. Haji with the flicker
No way!
and the Soul Shadow Stampede pulls him back.
My gosh!
Haji, my God, the KDA machine with the flicker blade and the Shadow Stampede connecting onto two, securing the double kill. Gonna have to hand it to Weiss though. He held two members of Bren Esports. When Kyle TZ went in for Oh My Venus, Weiss actually manhandled the Amon and actually just tear through the Amon and caught two. All of his skills were, there's a lot of value in all of his skills because he always hits two members and he slows them down. That's the reason why BLacklist International won that fight. Combination of both Weiss and Haji stepping up.
Not to mention, they had Magic Worship on Haji, good damage as
right.
well.
Super
So
Marco.
they find Super Marco. Cult Alter will save the marksman of Bren Esports, with he's being held down here by the rest of the BLacklist squad.
This is the answer right now of BLacklist from that previous game. They have the region from Oh My Venus right now. Bren Esports needs the damage right now.
An aggressive
Entering mid-game.
Aggressive Paramis.
Man, Haji is so mad right now.
Yeah, I
Is
can.
this the way to go?
He's mad G.
Magi.
Haji.
All right,
All right,
That's
6
a
out
five.
of 10
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah, yeah.
5.5.
5 for me.
Yeah.
All right,
See,
average it out.
Yeah, yeah.
just this is how BLacklist International wants to be aggressive against Bren Esports. How do you get the items now? How do you get the time? Because zoning and coverage of the map right now is getting too hard for the yellow and black.
Yeah, Bren are going to have to choose their fights. They cannot just answer Wise over and over again with that heavy spin. It is just not coming in their favor. Now both Cult Alters are actually going to be ready and charged. Bren uses
Owen.
theirs first. Owen's going to be alive here. Good damage from those pokes from Super Marco, but not enough to actually do significant amount against BLacklist.
Okay, this stolen
now.
Paramis ult as Pandora is actually going to be able to watch Weiss. And is it OB time already? They are activating OHEB in the mid lane, grouping up together, the classic BLacklist way.
Yep. Maximizing that. Again, the problem is you don't want to group up if there's muddles on the floor.
Yeah, Muddles
You don't.
versus Dexter is the fight today.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Too small.
Two small guys accompanying the gold lane heroes. But this fight, who's going to get the turtle here? Set up.
Good position from Bren. Look at this. Everyone's wrapping around here. But here comes Cult Alter coming in from BLacklist. Every skill being popped here. Every AoE. And OHEB with that AoE will secure that turtle. But the fight's still ongoing. OHEB putting
My
out good damage on
God!
Pandora with that Demon Hunter sword.
They are
And Haji,
Venus!
they're flying
Venus!
everywhere.
Oh
Haji's
my
unstoppable. Weiss is still going to survive here despite the damage from Super Marco. Oakwood and Calteezy. The chase is still going on. The Black Squad are relentless. They are going in hard on the Bren Esports. Even under turret, they are threatening here. The heals are just very apparent. The counter attack
The
from
queen.
Oakwood goes straight for the queen. 2v1 on the bottom. Super Marco, he's being boxed in. Edward with the final blow secures it, and that's a double for the Benedetta.
In the lore of Game of Thrones, the queen and the king, they are guarded by their king's guard. But this time, the queen herself, he held on to Weiss, holding hands as they were backing out. And Bren Esports tried to chase for Weiss, but they were punished duly because of it.
Definitely better than
Just-
Cersei.
Exactly.
Yeah. But right now, there's a lot of things has been unleashed by BLacklist International. On that turtle fight, everybody's completely regenning.
Yeah.
If that is the word, the regeneration is just so high right now. The Bren Esports needs extra time, extra damage, and the items right here will tell if they can still make it.
Everybody else from BLacklist International except Haji and OHEB have focused on damage.
And we're back in the game. Right away, 8 minutes in. What's happening here?
Yeah, basically BLacklist trying to see if they can get some push done on the bot side. Invasion on the orange buff here.
Yeah. There are two variations of the Ube strategy, by the way. First is the all 5-man Ube, and the other is the 4-1 Ube, which eventually becomes a 5-man Ube. It's just a delayed Ube. And Edward with the Benedetta plays the map with this. As you can see, 4-1. Edward is away from the rest of the entire gang, and the rest is just taking the Lord.
Whoa. The diversion right now of Edward. Edward diversion.
Yep.
play.
You can see always like he's trying to find a rhyme for that.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
You can feel it.
Just completing,
That was beautiful.
making
Yep.
Bren Esports.
Yep.
What could they possibly do? They're just making Edward just being the bait right now.
Yep.
As usual, this is the what you're talking about, right? The 4-1.
4-1,
Edward up
correct.
all the way on top side, while the Lord is in bottom. That's exactly what BLacklist wants to happen.
Yep.
What's
Now
the
look at
defense
Wise.
here?
He's very confident because he does have so much items already. Very tanky. And holding hands with Oh My Venus using that first skill from the Estes.
Yeah.
Now it's going to be Pandora, a few and
Oh,
open on mid.
okay.
Edward, a solo kill
No,
on top
Kyle
side.
TC.
I didn't even notice that. And the push is happening on the bottom side. We got the Lord wailing on it. Cult Alder already activated preemptively by Bren here. And now it's BLacklist on the mid lane. They tried to push in. They're trying to get some damage on that turret while the Lord's on bottom. And that Pandora is in the middle of everyone. Cult Alder is now live. And I think from here, BLacklist can do no wrong.
Oh, Wise.
Prodigy completely demolishing the health bar.
Can they still defend?
Esports
It's
going to help program.
BLacklist
And I think that should be
International
it.
into the base, striking in to the base of